Okay, welcome to this online class meant for the student of class 6 for English. Today we are going to study about the sentence and phrase. What is the difference between the sentence and the phrases? Today we are going to study about this. Third thing that we will study is kinds of sentences. These 3 points today we are going to discuss in today class. First point is the sentence. The definition of the sentence is that a sentence is a group of words that makes or gives complete sense. Whereas in phrase we get sense but not complete sense. For example, if I write here in the air, clear, in the air, or under the table. Third, long tail. These three. If we read these three, in the air, under the table, and the third is here, long tail. We are getting some sense, but we are not able to understand the complete sense of these three. So, these are called phrase. Phrase is also a group of words that give us sense but not complete sense. Whereas when we talk about the sentence, a sentence is a group of words that gives us a complete sense. For example, now we are moving to use these phrases or change these phrases into sentences. First of all, we use in the year. This is phrase here. If we want to change this into sentence, we have to use like this. Words fly in the air. Now, we are having group of words that is providing us the complete sense, means words fly in the air. So what is the difference between phrase and sentence? Phrase is also a group of words that give us sense, a little bit sense, but not complete sense. Where on the other hand, the sentence is a group of words which make us or give us complete sense. What is the difference between these phrase and okay, first of all we use these two also. Second, under the table. Now we can use this way. A cat was under the table. Now, third is here long tail. We can use this way. A monkey has a long tail. Is it now complete? A monkey has a long tail. A cat was under the table. Earlier, these were the parts. Phrase. Now, they are sentences. So what is the difference between phrase and sentence? Phrase doesn't contain verb, clear? But in sentence we have to use verb here. For example, fly is here, verb, cat was here, and monkey has. Second point, words, see, sentence is started with a capital letter VAA, and at the last we have to put a sign of full stop, exclamation marks, or question mark, whereas we don't have such thing here with phrases. So we can say a group of words that makes complete sense is called sentence. It always begins with a capital letters. Now we are moving to solve one exercise to find whether they are sentences or phrases. The first is here, the sun moves round the earth. What is this? We have to find out whether it is a sentence or a phrase. Subject is here, here it is verb, and at the last there is given full stop. So it is a sentence. Now second is here, across the road. Is it a sentence? What do you think? We have already discussed a sentence contains verbs, but here is no. Across is here preposition, so it is a phrase, and this is sentence. Next is also here on the table, and this is also a phrase. Now we move on to the fourth sentence. Sentence is here, Rome was not built in a day. Rome was not built in a day. Here we are having, see, first letter is here, capital, next is verb, and we are, so Rome was not built in a day. It means it is giving us the complete sense that Rome was not built in a day. So we can say that it is a sentence. Now next, in the morning. What happened in the morning? We can't get complete sense. And that's why we have to say that it is not a sentence. It is a phrase. In a great hurry. It giving us some information but not complete information. That who was in a great hurry? So it providing us a little bit information but not complete information. And that's why we have to say that it is also a phrase. Now we move on to the next sentence. Swimming is a good exercise. It is telling us that swimming is a good exercise, giving us sense, complete sense. No further sense or information be required to understand that swimming is good for us and it is a good exercise. So this is a sentence. Now, the next one is here. The rich are not always happy. It is true. So, it is also a sentence. Now, what we have learned so far, that the sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense, whereas phrase not having verb, not beginning with the capital letters, and also not having any full stop or any other sign, whereas we have different sign in sentences. Now we move on to our next third point, and that is the kind of sentences. Now we know that there are different kinds of sentences. First is assertive or declarative sentences. Second is interrogative sentences. Third is imperative sentences. And the fourth is here exclamative sentences. Now we move on to discuss one by one that which is what. Now first we discuss about the assertive or declarative sentence. The definition of assertive sentences or declarative sentence is a sentence that states or declares something is called assertive or declarative. These assertive or declarative sentences can be both type, means affirmative as well as negative. For example, the sun rises in the east. It is affirmative. Next one, I did not play football yesterday. And this is negative sentence. So keep this in your mind. Assertive or declarative sentence can be both type, affirmative as well as negative. Now we move to next point, and that is interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence is the sentence that asks a question. When a sentence that asks a question is called an interrogative sentence. For example, why are you late today? Why were you late yesterday? Now the next type of that can be answered yes or no way means have you done your homework? Have you completed your homework? Now the third is imperative sentence. A sentence that express a command, a request, or a desire is called imperative sentence. A sentence that is used to express a command, a request, or a desire is known as imperative sentence. For example, we can say, Wali, shut the door. What is that? That is, someone is commanding Bali to shut the door. So in this sentence, there is command. Now the next, please word is used here. So we can say it is a request. Please do this just now. What is that? Request. Now the third is here, please let me work. Please let me work. And that is desire. We have already discussed that imperative sentence expresses a command, a request, or a desire. Or we can say, fourth one, may I go out? Now, fourth, exclamatory sentence. We move on to the exclamatory sentence. A sentence that expresses some strong feeling or sudden feeling, we say, or we can say that they are exclamatory sentences. For example, how beautiful this rose is. Keep this in mind. This is the sign of exclamation. When you find such sign, you can understand that the sentence is exclamatory. Now here is one exercise for you. One we recapitalize once again. There are different kinds of sentences. First is here assertive or declarative. Second is interrogative. And the third one is here imperative sentence. And fourth one is exclamatory sentence. Now here is one exercise for you as homework. Write the kind of each sentence given below. You have to use S for the statement, Q for the question, O for the author, R for request, and A for exclamatories. And the first sentence is here, she was tired after the rain. You have to write that what kind of this sentence is, whether it is a statement, a question is there, any order is there, request is there, or exclamatory sentence. Now this is one exercise for you as to solve, and next day we shall study next lesson. Goodbye.